we're gonna get started here. Lego group. Jake, what are you expecting to see here?
More Lego Super Mario, definitely.
Okay, what in the world could be so important that Lego would have to do a press conference at CES, the biggest tech conference in the world, to talk about? Is it possible they figured out the technology to create Lego to turn the reality? You make a house, you can make a house. Maybe they figured out ways to shrink us. So we're all gonna like live in Lego. I'm cool with that.
Welcome to Kidno. Please take your seats and silence all electronic devices. The show will begin shortly.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure what they would do this there.
How about like a Lego robot Bowser? Like just, I mean, I know like they actually have a whole entire Lego Bowser, but like how about like just engineers, you know, like making a move and all that. I mean, Mario like has that on him. I mean, that's my prediction.
If we see Mario, I want to get a seat to it again. I don't know what Mario was doing there, but I gotta know. If the answers was just, I'm gonna go, okay, what is that one? I think this is like he's living in the video game. I noticed that I hardly had any like traffic on the LG thing. The moment Chloe hit the stage, boom. And you saw all those phones go up and Chloe should. That was a moment. I wonder if there's going to be a moment like this. There we go. Shoppers.
Good morning, CES. I'm Julia Golden, Chief Product and Marketing Officer at the Lego Group.
Hi, and I'm Tom Donaldson, a Senior Vice President, Head of the LEGO Group's Creative Play Lab.
We're super excited to be here, but you know it's our first time in a helicopter in Vegas, so we decided to just fly around a little bit to take some cool pictures. But it's a Lego presentation. We can't do Lego presentation without hands and bricks, so we left something for you to play with. We can't wait to see you. We have something super cool to share with you.
Enjoy those builds, and we'll be right in. Thanks for being here, everybody. You guys look great.
But before we get into why we're here today, we think it'd be a good idea to see just how we got here.
So watch this space for just a minute, and we'll be right there.
Okay, let's now go for the landing. See you super soon. Guess I'm not Thank you all for being here. We're super excited to be with you here today. And I'm sure you're asking yourself, what is the LEGO Group doing at CES? But hopefully by the end of this presentation, it will be all very, very clear. What we want to talk to you about is the journey we've been on with the LEGO system and play. Because last year, in 2025, we actually celebrated 70 years since the birth of the brick. And imagine that over those 70 years, there's millions and millions of people, generations of children, teens, adults, that have enjoyed building with LEGO bricks and creating incredible sets, incredible experiences, and living incredible moments and incredible stories through LEGO storytelling. And today, we're super excited because the brand is one of the most iconic and cherished brands out there. How? Well, it all came through innovation, but also because at the heart of it is a very ingenious system of play, where each LEGO brick that we have created over the last 70 years seamlessly clicks together. And it opens up tremendous world of possibilities, because look, here I have just 6 very simple 2x4 bricks of the same color. And these 6 bricks can make up to 900 million different combinations. So imagine with over 20,000 various elements out there, all seamlessly fitting together, the possibilities are endless. And these are possibilities to unlock imagination, creativity, storytelling, and interaction. And the way we have done it over the years is that we have continuously innovated the imagination, creativity, storytelling, and interaction. And the way we have done it over the years is that we have continuously innovated the
But kids, they wanted to build their own. Now, that was a cowboy. And yes, they could use a hand. So, enter the Lego Maxi figure. Tall, bendy, maybe too bendy. So, we shrunk it back to basics. Well, maybe too basic. But by 78, we perfected it. The Lego minifigure, the best companion for any adventure. They could be anything. And monkeys. Why not? For the 50 years since, the Lego play system has evolved. With every generation, always asking the one question: what's next? No! That's what's next, kid. The Lego Smart Brick is here.
The last big innovation was the minifig. That was 50 years ago. That was very important because the minifig gave an opportunity for all of our consumers to tell their stories, to role play, to create more and more magical moments, to unlock more of their creativity and imagination. And we have asked ourselves, well, what's next? What do we do? And we always look at our consumers. We've been very close to how kids play, and we ask ourselves, what is different? What's unique today? Well, I have to tell you, there's some things that have not changed. We always talk about kids being our role models, and that's for the same reason that has been the same over the last 70 years, or probably 700 years, will continue to be. Kids have unlimited creativity. They have unlimited imagination, and they're uninhibited in their capacity to play out different scenarios, to run around and be in their worlds, whether they're immersive imaginary worlds or whether they're real worlds, playing out their stories. That, of course, has not changed. But something has changed. We live in a new world. You guys are all experiencing now. I'm experiencing looking at you because everybody has a phone. We live in a world of digital technology. And of course, kids are digital natives. And they have screens, phones, computers, etc. And through these screens, they are continuously immersing themselves in digital worlds. Digital worlds have given them an opportunity to have control, to tell their stories, to play their games, to immerse themselves with the different characters and the different experiences and passions that they have. But they're spending a lot of time there. And we asked ourselves, what should we do? And we gave ourselves a very simple, but not a very easy challenge. We wanted to do a few things. One, we wanted to leverage technical innovation, all of the advancement that's out there today, but bring it into physical play. We wanted to create more interactivity, create new dimensions of play by bringing technology and seamlessly integrating it into physical bricks and into physical play. Secondly, we wanted to stay true to our system, meaning that we wanted to create something that will be part of a platform, will be open-ended, not a one-off product, not a closed-in experience, but something that will actually evolve with the LEGO system of play and seamlessly fit with everything else that we have out there. And thirdly, we wanted to do it in a way that's truly intuitive and simple for the consumer. No screens, no power buttons, and something that puts the consumer in control. Because the evolution of the LEGO system of play has been so much driven by the creativity of our consumers, by the creativity and imagination of our users. And we wanted to ensure that the next phase is actually played out exactly in the same way. So that's what we're introducing today. Take a look. Bricks I just showed you, but of course it's very different. And the reason why it's so different is because it's very smart. So it's got tremendous amounts of intelligence, technology, ability that's packed all into a tiny silicon chip that's actually smaller than one of the studs. Now you know why we're at CES. What does this allow us to do? Well, you saw it's actually a very simple system, a very simple addition, a platform that we're adding into the LEGO system and play. It's the brick, it's the tags, and it's the interactive minifigs. But altogether, what that unlocks is an opportunity for interactivity, new dimensions of responsiveness, opportunity for more social play and for more storytelling. But seeing is believing. And I would like to invite the real Tom Donaldson, not his minifig, the real Tom Donaldson on stage, and Tom is going to give you a real opportunity to experience what the system can do. Tom?
Thank you. So, LEGO Smart Play brings a whole new dimension to physical play. LEGO bricks that play back. It's designed to inspire kids' imagination and get them playing creatively time and time again. We've put cutting-edge technology, some of it never seen before, into LEGO Smart Play to create a platform for physical interactive play, allowing any LEGO set to come alive in kids' hands. LEGO Smart Play starts with the LEGO Smart Brick. It's just a 2x4 LEGO brick, except that it's packed with sensors and smarts. There's no screen inside, there's not even a power button on this thing, but the LEGO Smart Brick responds to what kids do, generating reactions to their actions. It becomes an instrument for their play, and it unleashes their imagination. One Smart Brick can be reused to unlock a huge range of different play experiences across potentially thousands of different LEGO models. The way to think of this is like a tiny distributed console for physical play. And this is the LEGO Smart Tag, and think of this like a micro cartridge that you actually build into any LEGO model. Each tag contains code that tells the Smart Brick how to respond to different inputs. And with these tags, one Smart Brick can become anything. But more than that, the Smart Brick can read multiple tags at the same time, so kids can combine them to craft whatever they can imagine. And this is the LEGO Smart minifigure. And just like smart tags, each one contains code that defines the minifigure's behavior and its personality. Some are grumpy, some are nice, but as I'm sure you all know, everyone is awesome. So that's the theory, but let's see it in practice. So here's a smart brick. Let's bring it to life with a simple tag showing you one or two things it can do. That's pretty incredible sound from just a small brick, isn't it? But what's more incredible is this is actually a synthesizer generating sound in response to inputs. So with responsive generated sound from all sorts of inputs, every model becomes an instrument. So you can imagine engines that rev as you move them, creatures that purr as you pet them, fires that are stoked as you blow onto them. So now let's look at the smart minifigure I told you about. And this tag will just tell this brick to start looking for a smart minifigure. And you'll see from the sound and the color when it detects it. But it's not just looking for the minifigure, it knows who that minifigure is, and actually it knows where that minifigure is. So as I move the minifigure around, you'll see different lights and colors depending on where the minifigure is compared to the brick. So when you build this into a model, the car doesn't just know who's driving it. It knows who the passenger is and the difference between the driver and the passenger. It knows who's in the back seat. If there's somebody standing on the hood, it knows they're on the hood. And if kids get a little bit playful, it knows who's under the wheels. But we hope they don't do too much about it. But as I said, the smart brick is packed full of sensors. There's sound sensors, light sensors, color sensors, some really special ones, which I will come and show you in a second. But just to get us started simply, let me just show you a simple color sensing. So I've put this tag on, and what you'll see is that the brick detects the color and repeats it. Now, I'm sure you've seen more complicated sensing before, but when you put that in a Lego model, the model knows the world around it, that colorful Lego world. So it knows it's in a water biome, it knows that it's in a jungle biome because it's green. Maybe it knows it's in a red fire engine or a blue police car. Or maybe a creature knows that it's eating a banana or an apple and it knows the difference between the two. But Lego bricks, Lego smart bricks do not just play alone, they play together. So they form a decentralized network, fully automatically, talking to each other across a room, working together to create physical experiences. So here's just a simple tag to show what I mean, very simple. In this case, this brick will mirror exactly what the first brick does. As simple as that, to create a network where one's an input, one's an output, and of course I'm just showing you some simple stuff. But when bricks work together like this, cars know who's crossed the finish line first, or who's left an oil slick, and so the next one can skid on it. Fire engines know when they've put the buildings on fire, and they can tell the building when the fire's been put out. And if you have a nemesis in your family, an older sister, a younger brother, maybe you can set up something to warn you that they're on the way. But I did promise you some slightly more advanced sensing, and you know, Lego Play is all about lots of models. It's all about the whole world coming to life. And we wanted to do something to really make that true. So it's not just about Lego bricks communicating with each other. It's about them seeing each other in space, knowing where they are. And this is without any beacons at all. This is just the bricks and multiple bricks working together. So I think we created something really unique. I hope you certainly think so. So this tag will just turn on these two bricks to act as a kind of ruler. And just to show you what I mean, you'll see that as I move this brick along, it changes color because it knows how far it is along the ruler. So in case you think I'm cheating, I don't really need the ruler. And of course it can do that in 3D space, showing the same colors, just how far apart things are, 3 dimensions as well. Very accurate, very useful. And when cars know how far they are apart, we know that the police car is getting closer to the robber and he's nearly found them. Maybe a dog can suddenly smell that there's a cat nearby and line up and start, wagging its tail, whatever it happens to be. But it's not just distance sensing that we've got here. We've also got direction sensing. So the bricks know not just how far apart they are, but also in what direction they are. So this is just a simple example using color as a prototype. If I put this brick here, you'll see that the color changes depending on in which direction the other brick is. So you can see that in three-dimensional space, we can actually determine, in this case, just as an output of color, but it could be anything you like, where the bricks are. And just one extra, they also know how they're facing. So you'll see a white light from there. And if you notice what I'm doing, The white light only comes on if this brick is looking at the other brick. So what this means is if we build models, we know which car is winning the race because it's ahead of the other one. We know that perhaps a dog is licking another dog's face because they look at each other, or maybe they're sniffing it from behind. Maybe we wouldn't tip them with that. We know that sort of information. So that's just a small range of the tons and tons of features that we've put in these bricks. And it also shows you how simple it is to configure the bricks for incredible scenarios. But let's see what that looks like in play, and not just as a tech demo. So I hope you've all built some models. I've got exactly the same models here compared to a bit earlier. You can see the only difference that you'll be able to see is that I've put a smart tag on each of these. So let's see what happens when they come to life. So you hear the door unlock, the engine start. As I move the car around, you'll see it respond. Even swerving around corners. Maybe I'm going to crash it. Kids do that. But whatever you do, please don't run over any minifigures. They really do not like it. So that's a very simple scenario, just a few bricks in a car. I'm taking exactly the same brick notice, and I'm going to put it in a plane. And again, the plane comes alive, and again I can fly the plane. Maybe upside down. That's not a very good plane for flying upside down. And here, maybe we're going to add a pilot. He sounds like he's having fun. Let's see what happens. I don't think he enjoys that so much. But it's not just vehicles. We do tons of other types of models, and I'm sure kids will want to as well. I'm sure you all know the Lego duck. Let's see what happens when I put exactly the same brick into the Lego duck. Put it sloshing around, and after a long day sloshing, maybe it needs a little sleep. I actually don't know whether Lego ducks enjoy flying. Should we see if we can find out? I think we're pretty on past that one. So, you can see how just one brick and one tag can bring a huge range of models to life, bringing physical reality to the imagination. But let's see what happens when you have multiple bricks working together. For that, I'm going to need some help. So there's a couple of kids in the audience who wouldn't mind coming up and joining us. Come on, give them a round of applause. Thank you. Your name?
Antonia.
Super, excellent. Are you excited to come help us explore this?
Yeah.
Super, great.
Can we run the car over the guy again?
You want to run the car over the guy again? I think we should. I think we should. Don't do this too often, and don't tell your mum that you're doing it. Alright, brilliant, love that. So, very simple game here. Have a trophy, then put a brick in the trophy. And the idea is simply you have to push one of these. These are ducks on skateboards. Don't ask me why we got ducks on skateboards, but they're pretty cool. So what color would you like, Max?
Blue.
You have a blue one. So you just put the brick in, and then shake it to start it. The trophy will know that you're about to make your first move. That's a good move. That's going to be hard to follow. Which one would you? Green? Brilliant. Give it a little shake to tell it you're about to go. Brilliant. Not sure which one's closest there. But let me have a go. I'm going to cheat here because, I want to win. I'm on stage. So, the brick actually knows which is closest, and you can see that the color of the duck is flashing. The one duck is flashing green. You can see it's showing green. Even green. Why don't we put the duck on the trophy? Go up on the podium. Brilliant. There you go. Super. And with that, you can take the trophy. Thank you very much for helping us see exactly what was. So, we've seen just how much fun Lego Smart Play can be, how it ignites kids' sense of fun, unleashes their imagination in physical play, and that's just the beginning. What makes the Smart Brick truly special is its size, first of all, meaning we can build it into so many different models, but also the incredible amount of sensing and smarts that we've packed in, and we've only shown you a tiny bit. and the fact that the smart bricks collaborate with each other in this distributed fashion, meaning kids can build up this incredibly rich play that extends over time. And finally, it's the fact that it's a platform, meaning the kids can reuse that smart brick in literally hundreds, maybe even thousands of models over time, bringing to life a whole world of imagination. But now it's time for you to imagine. We only gave you simple models on the table. I'm sure many of you built much more complex models, and we've only shown you incredibly simple behaviors. But the platform goes way beyond what you've seen. And like the Lego Play you know, Lego Smart Play is about limitless imagination in physical play. What we could do with physical vehicles that know where they are in a race. What could you do with physical aircraft that know how they're dogfighting? Or with physical creatures that know how well you take care of them, or don't take care of them if it's some kids occasionally. But and Lego sets that come alive in kids' hands, inspiring creativity and play. And trust me, that is just the tip of the iceberg of what we're doing. But with that, I'm going to hand you back to Julia. Thank you very much.
So, as you can see, this is really a platform. And our starting point was to think, well, what do we do with it? How do we introduce it to the world? We believe that this gives tremendous opportunity for storytelling, and we know that this is exactly how kids love to play. They love to play out their stories that they build. And the first world that we wanted to bring to life is the one that probably defined what epic storytelling is all about, which is a world of a galaxy far, far away. We have been partners with Star Wars for over 25 years, and Lego Star Wars in that time has become a brand in its own right. We have inspired so many generations of consumers. We've introduced a lot of kids actually to Star Wars through the Lego Star Wars experience. And all in all, we know that our consumers continue to love it, continues to be one of the most enduring, one of the most loved and immersive themes that we have in our Lego portfolio. So we're super excited to see how it would actually come to life with this new dimension of play and a new opportunity for epic storytelling that can carry on once you build your set. So I also have my favorite, which is Chewie. It's just here. And I also have a smart brick, and I want to see what happens when Chewie comes together with a smart brick. Oh wow, it comes alive.
It's freaking Chewie!
Well, hopefully not by yourself though. So I would be very excited to now introduce Asada Yas and Dave Filoni from the Disney company to join me on stage and tell you more about how Lego Star Wars is going to live in a new dimension where the galaxy plays back.
I am Asada Yas, Chief Brand Officer at the Walt Disney Company. I'm Dave Filoni, Chief Creative Officer at Lucasfilm. And with my pal Chewie Chewbacca, they came a long way along the X-Wing pilot, so mine's just sit in the back, keep the Falcon running, because, veer a little bit, then we're going to be on our way. It takes a while, even at light speed, to get anywhere around here, so traffic. Thanks, Chewie. All right.
It is truly an honor to be here today to celebrate the extraordinary relationship between Disney, Lucasfilm, and the Lego Group. Brands driven by creativity and limitless imagination. For over 25 years, Star Wars and the Lego Group have worked together to bring the galaxy to life in fun and unique ways. And now, the galaxy will finally play back.
I've always felt incredibly forced. There you go, you got it. That's one big brick. Alright, there you go. I've always felt incredibly fortunate to be able to tell stories in Star Wars Galaxy, a world that inspires creativity in fans of all ages. For many fans, their first experience with Star Wars is in a movie theater or VHS tape at home. VHS tape, I love that reference. So some of you remember, some of you in the audience, VHS, maybe DVD, Blu-ray, any format. Star Wars comes in it all, and you're welcome to watch it on anyone, even stream it on Disney Plus. There you go. All right, but anyway, a lot of people sat on the floor playing with their toys and dreamed their adventures in Star Wars, flying an X-Wing or wielding a lightsaber, though my first lightsaber was a broomstick. Films give fans characters and stories that capture their imaginations, but toys gave them the opportunity to take these stories home and continue them. Playing with your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, whoever it was. The Lego brand is all about building creativity and inventing your own adventure. And this new Lego Smart Play innovation takes that to the next level. We hope it'll inspire a whole new generation of storytellers, giving them all the tools to create their own Star Wars stories.
When George Lucas created Star Wars, he changed the film industry forever. Using first-of-its-kind visual effects, he brought starships, lightsabers, and creatures to life, and pioneering organic sound design that made blasters, X-Wings, and Darth Vader seem real. In short, George made the impossible seem possible. And at the same time, Star Wars also transformed the toy industry. George, who handpicked Dave here to start Lucasfilm's animation division back in 2005, knew that there was incredible potential in having fans of all ages bring the adventures home with them. Lucasfilm and the Lego Group first clicked together in 1998 with a first-of-its-kind licensing agreement for the Lego Group, bringing together two true innovators. Then in 1999, Lego Star Wars launched with just 27 minifigures. Since then, there have been almost 1,500 Lego Star Wars minifigures created and countless fan-favorite sets released, from kid-focused builds to the Ultimate Collector series line. Together, we've inspired generations with the adventures of the Star Wars galaxy, creating stories and heroes that live on, not only on screen, but in the hands of fans everywhere.
Storytelling is at the heart of Star Wars, and for me, seeing these stories reimagined through the Lego brand has shown just how far imagination can take us. Lego Star Wars has a playfulness and humor that is only enhanced by these new sets, bringing those immensely fun and exhilarating moments from the Star Wars galaxy to the newest generation of fans. Kids can play with iconic ships, locations, and heroes in ways that are more interactive and imaginative than ever before, extending the storytelling that we do into their own creations. The most important ingredient in creativity is the person in play. Kids and adults already have the imagination, and now they have tools like Lego Smart Play to help bring their imagination to life. It's about encouraging boundless creativity, something that is at the core of how both the Lego Group and we at Lucasfilm approach making our films and series.
Just like Star Wars itself, the Lego Star Wars brand continues to demonstrate its lasting cultural impact, growing into its own world of unique content beyond physical sets, to films, to video games, and beyond. So after 25 years of working together, it only makes sense that these two iconic brands come together once again to shake up the toy industry. We're excited to join our friends at the Lego Group to help introduce Lego Smart Play, an innovation that we believe will forever transform how kids play, allowing them to open up their imaginations and express their creativity in different ways.
Well, I mean, that's all a big reveal here, except before we go, I think we have something else to share. And I actually brought some more friends with me, because I hang out with these guys all the time. You guys never get to see them, but I can see them all the time. They said, well, they'll come out. So why don't you come out and say hello to everyone? Come on. There you are. You know you love them. Come on, Sergio, get out here. Not go too fast. Okay, guys, on R2. Keep going, R2. Come a little farther, Now, R2, you did bring something for everyone. Not that that's our plans. Keep those in your head. And keep those safe. They're still in there. Don't tell anyone. But there is something else we're excited to share with you. We worked with the Lego Group to shoot a short film to fully immerse fans in the Star Wars galaxy. We hope this inspires the next generation of storytellers. I hope you really enjoy this.
I'm sure we'd all love to see it. Let's play the film. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. May the force be with you. Let's go. You go first. Roy's first. Go ahead.
I'm here with my best friend Nora.
Hey guys!
These are the first generation of Lego Smart Play sets.
This is huge!
They react to how you move and play. Let's build. The Smart Play, the key to the new Lego Smart Play experience. You've got to shake it to wake it.
Imagine what we could do with this brick. I wonder what this button does.
I think you've got me. Oh, it's on. I can blast
Impressive. Most impressive.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Ben?
It's a game. At last.
You can't win.
You have controlled your fear. Now release your anger.
That was amazing. Let's box rest.
Sure, but I might need a minute.
Today at the CES, we are super excited to unveil the first 3 all-in-one sets that we are going to launch. They will launch in March, and they are really manifestations of what you just saw in the video. So there's going to be a Luke Skywalker. Can you pop up the sets, please? Thank you. So there's going to be a Luke Skywalker with the X-Wing, there's TIE Fighter with Darth Vader, and of course, the epic throne room. So that is tremendous. Seeing is believing, but hands-on bricks and hands-on this experience is really what you need. So if you haven't signed up yet, we are doing demos throughout this week, so please do sign up. There will be opportunities for you to see an email later at the end of the presentation. Do sign up and do try it for yourself. We're very excited about this. This is the beginning of an amazing journey. And what is really amazing about it is the fact that, of course, once our consumers get their hands on the bricks, once they get their hands on this new dimension, the smart play platform that's going to integrate itself into the LEGO system and play, that's when the magic really starts to happen. Because that's when the stories are being told, that's where the innovation comes to life. And we can't wait to see what actually happens next, because there's so many tremendous opportunities of how this platform will evolve and all of the possibilities that will unlock in terms of the imagination and creativity of our consumers and the innovation that we can bring into the LEGO system and play and into the world of LEGO sets and LEGO experiences. So thank you so much for joining us today. Have an amazing week at CES. Hopefully we started on a high and you had fun. We really are truly appreciative of the time that you spent with us. We hope this also sparked your imagination and creativity. Keep building. Have a great time. Thank you.